right, good day, and welcome back to the channel. So this is our nightly surrender, and it is done every Monday through Friday. So if you're interested in receiving the extended nightly surrender, go ahead and look in the description below and follow us on Patreon. Also, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can receive all the uploads to this channel. So the nightly surrender is pretty much us asking Spirit what it is that we need to surrender tonight. All right, so we are surrendering to the beauties of the natural world. All right, so we find relaxation, we're taking a break, we're getting outdoors, we're spending time in nature. All right, so this is a way for us to replenish ourselves in the way that we're feeling. All right, and just enjoying the beauty, getting back to natural activities. You know, a lot of things are closed, but there are some things that are open. You know, you can just take a stroll through the park, you know, go outside and meditate, maybe practice your yoga outside, just really exploring nature and getting back to the beauties of it. All right, we need our vitamin D, and you know, being outside with nature, it also helps you, you know, connect to your mindful practice faster. All right, so just surrender to the beauties of the natural world. All right, we're going to surrender this ego tonight. All right, not everybody has it under control. Okay, and so, you know, a lot of things, you know, around all this resistance that your ego bring, you know, you're not able to provide services to others. So, you know, surrendering your ego allows you the opportunity to be a little bit more humble, a little bit more understanding, a little bit more compassionate, you know, taking focus off of self and placing focus on, you know, other people, you know, being grateful and having gratitude and things like that, you know. But we got to get away from that ego. Sometimes ego will be speaking, right? And ego speak when you ain't even trying to talk about nothing, okay? So surrender your ego. Surrender denial. All right, you already know what's going on. All right, you already have a really good idea about what's going on. You have a clue, you know. So accept people and their situations for exactly who they are, you know, because denying it creates difficult moments, make you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So just accept people for who you are. You already know. Like I be saying on social media all the time that thing that says when people show you who they are, believe them. All right. So don't be in denial about who people are, you know, or what type of characteristics a person show you, because 9 times out of 10, that's exactly who they are. You know how they say a drunk heart speaks a sober mind? Same thing. So if somebody's under the influence, they say, oh, I didn't mean that because I was just drunk, I was just this, I was just that. No, you knew exactly what you were doing. You know, you weren't that inebriated. You said exactly what was on your heart. So surrender to denial. You see the situation unfolding. You know exactly what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen. So accept it, surrender it, and just move on from it. All right. Ooh, surrender to spirit. Look, spirit been trying to connect with you. They are so trying to connect with you. So once you've done everything that you can do to achieve your goal, just let spirit handle it. All right. You know, a lot of times we try to move our own mountains. We try to do everything on our own, and spirit's like, look, I'm here to help you. Y'all use me if you can, because I'm bored. I need something to do, you know. So, you know, just surrender to them. Allow spirit to help you. Call on your ancestors. Call on your guides. Call on divine. Like, they're there to support you in every way possible. So just surrender to spirit. You know, fall into your practices. You know, again, doing that mindfulness, maybe doing it outside, helping you connect faster. Releasing your ego will allow you to connect faster. You know, accepting things for what they are will allow you to connect to spirit a lot faster, y'all. So surrender to spirit tonight. All right. Wow. So base chakra was the first thing that spirit said y'all need to work on tonight. You know, a lot of times when it comes to the base chakra, it's like deeply rooted stuff. You know, so it's time to reflect. It's time to do some reflection and, you know, point out those things that are deeply rooted that you continually see resurfacing in your life. Okay, so just call them out, write them down, you know, and begin to work on them, doing that root work. All right, you know, maybe go on YouTube. I mean, there's so much stuff out here on YouTube. Look at root chakra meditation or base chakra meditation, you know, and just do a guided meditation on that, and then they'll guide you, and then you'll be able to do those scans and, you know, go to sleep feeling all lovely. All right. Oh, lots of challenges. So this card was number 1 that we just read off. Lots of challenges coming, This is number 5, obstacles and challenges, you know. So there have been some rocky moments for you, it seems like, you know. And so these problems aren't as big as they seem. I know they seem pretty big, but they're not as big as they seem. So you just got to figure out a way to maneuver through these obstacles. Okay, and part of maneuvering through these obstacles is figuring out why this thing gets this response out of you. Okay, and why is it coming up? You know, a lot of things are unpredictable, but a lot of things, there are telltale signs as to why this is coming up. And it could be because of this denial that you're having, that you're going through this whole obstacle right here. All right, but you're going to figure it out. You're going to be awakened in this moment. There's going to be some enlightenment that's going to come in for you. You'll see. Intuition 2. So 152, y'all. 152 is y'all numbers. So trust your intuition. But again, not only trusting your intuition, doing some reflecting. You know, doing some reflecting on those things that are coming up. All right. That's part of that base work. So really, Spirit just wants y'all to get deep tonight. They really want y'all to just get deep tonight and just, you know, just begin the process of this root healing. All right. Because if you're on this page, that's what you're here for anyway. Because these ain't no patty cake readings for y'all. This is like for real healing right here. All right. So we're going to do this work. We are going to do the work, y'all. And be okay with what come up, y'all. Because I don't want us beating ourselves up for our shortcomings. All right. So be okay with what comes up. Look at it as a learning experience. You know how it goes. And then try to move on from it. You know, try to work through some of it and try to move on from it. So here's how we're going to look at our spiritual life path. All right. Our spiritual life purpose. Let's see what's going on. All right, for some of you, you got to do some of that crystal work, because this is how y'all going to help heal people. Like, this is your purpose. You're doing these crystals, connected with these crystals, these gemstones. That's how you're going to be channeling messages. That's how you're going to be doing this healing. So people are going to come looking to you for the information, and you're going to really be doing this healing with these crystals, y'all. Come on. And the divine going to help you figure out a way to make this all come together. That's why you got to sit with yourself, you know, surrender to spirit. Do all that you can physically, right? And then surrender it to them, and they're going to take care of the rest, all right? Teaching. Some of y'all are inspired to teach. Y'all going to be teaching a lot of young people. A lot of young people going to come to y'all for advice. Okay, they're going to be coming to you. They're going to be needing your help. Okay, so you just got to be open to helping them. And the flower lady, I love what you do. All right, you're going to be making people feel better and healing people through this flower work. I don't know what kind of flowers you're going to put together. Maybe you're going to be working with flowers to make like potions for people. You know, but some kind of way you're going to be healing people. All right, you are going to be healing people. Although this is, you know, you're like, oh, this is just something I do for fun. Plant these plants and plant these flowers. But no, it's bigger than that for you. Like, you're going to be healing people with these flowers and plants. All right. And this stuff is, what it's saying is, it opens your heart. Like, it opens your heart, and it is like you bringing blessings to others through fulfilling your life purpose with this. All right. So you're going to be really helping a lot of families with this, you know. So be proud of it. Be proud that Spirit gave you that. Okay. Just be happy about it. All right. You're going to be really helping out some families with this stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. So these are your healing messages. And y'all know how we do. 1, 2, 3. Resonate with me. So either you pick 1, 2, or 3, or you pick what resonates with you, okay? So what do we need to heal tonight? So we need to heal our ability to say what we mean. So this is card number 18. Say what you mean. Say what you mean. Say what's on your heart. Why aren't you able to communicate how you're really feeling? All right, say what's on your heart. Say what's on your mind. All right, figure out why you can't do that. And that's going to, see, all of this is going to be revealed to you in this base chakra work, in this root chakra work. You'll see through your intuition. A lot of this stuff is going to be revealed to you. So you need to heal your ability to say what you mean. The alchemy. You need to take control of your life here. You're starting over. You need to figure out your life purpose and take back control of your life. This is number 25, y'all. Number 25. So that's 2 and 5 showing up again, and 1 showing up again. But the alchemy, all right? The alchemy. Working on that heart chakra, getting everything back in alignment. And lastly, the number 31. Okay, number 31. Unleash your creativity. Why are you suppressing your creativity? Why are you holding it? Why are you holding it in? Did someone tell you at one point that you weren't good enough for something? All right, so you need to go ahead and figure that out as well. All right, because you need to unleash your creativity to the world. Your gifts are nothing to be ashamed of. Your gifts are nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, so you need to let the world see those gifts. So figure out why you're suppressing them. Why are you holding them back? You got so many talents. You have so many talents, and you're just holding them back. All right, and it's like you're operating like a robot. You know, instead of just showing your full creative spectrum, you just operating like a robot because, you know, repetition and all that stuff. So just figure that out. All right. Soul to soul message, spirit. Oh, speaking of our experience in a negative way will manifest. All right. So you don't want somebody to manifest your experiences over again. So when you speak about your experiences in a negative way, it opens up an opportunity for somebody else to come and do the same things to you, like take advantage of you, you know, all of these things. So you want to make sure that you're speaking about that situation positively. I ain't saying like goes acting like everything was all good. I'm saying to, you know, choose your words wisely. Be impeccable with your words. You know, so if somebody want to talk about, you know, past experiences that you're having, conflict that you're having, you know, you could just say, you know, things didn't work out, or, you know, I'm dealing with this situation in this manner, and, you know, I prefer not to engage any thought on that. You know, and just let them know, like, hey, I ain't trying to really talk about this to you right now. All right. So yeah, you could do that. And then right here, say, I may not express it to you, but I look up to you. So somebody from your past is really looking up to you, and they like, dang, I wish I would have doggone did right by this person, because now look at them, and they looking up to you. All right. So if you're worrying about how people see you, there's a lot of people out here looking up to you. All right. And so this last one is very, very heavy. Say, I experienced deep pain every time I had to step it up a notch with the lesson I were to take you through. So this person in your past life, or somebody that you just got out of the relationship with, they took you through hell, right? But they had to take you through that hell. All right. They didn't feel good about taking you through the hell, but they had to take you through it. And you know why they had to take you through it? Because you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be at this point of your awakening had they not played their role in your life. Because they were supposed to play their role, and they played it quite well, because here we are. All right, so I'm going to pull these two out of the 4 agreements. Well, I'm going to actually shuffle this because this was that was one of the agreements from last night. So, alrighty. So, don't make assumptions. Communicate with clarity. Okay, so don't make assumption on things, you guys. Communication with others. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama, right? Because we want to make sure we're communicating effectively so we don't create drama for ourselves, all right? We don't create misunderstandings between people that we're dealing with, right? If all humans would communicate with impeccability of words, all of our relationships would change. There would be no wars, no violence, and no misunderstandings. So if we all would just really think about what we said or what we did and communicate with impeccability, right, we wouldn't have no issues. And if y'all haven't read this book is called The 4 Agreements. I don't get sponsored to talk about this book, but a friend put me on. I'm just putting y'all on. It's a quick read, and it's amazing. It put a lot of things to perspective. But you know, a lot of times we have disagreements with people or misunderstandings with people, and it's because we didn't communicate effectively to them, or they didn't communicate effectively to us. You know, they delivered their expectations, but we didn't accept them, you know, but in their minds, we know what they wanted, you know, or in their minds, you know, they know what you wanted. No, it's not like, it don't work like that. All right. If you tell me that, hey, I need you to keep my kids at this time tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And you just say that, but I didn't never respond, say, I agree to keeping your kids. Then I'm not keeping kids. All right. So you can't assume that I would keep your kids because you communicate that to me. You need to, the only way you know if I'm gonna keep your kids is I say, yeah, I'll keep your kids. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of example I'm talking about. So you might have an expectation of someone, but that person has not accepted your expectation. So you can't be upset with them because you're assuming that they already knew what you wanted. No, it doesn't work like that. That's what causes chaos. That's what creates conflict. All right. So just communicate effectively. All right. Just communicate with others clearly to avoid any misunderstanding. Next, we have always do your best. So stay in the present moment. All right. Stay in the present moment. Remember, the past and the future are just constructs. All right. Just constructs. Okay. And so the present is really the only thing that matters. So keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. And this is going to be the beginning of a new understanding. All right. So this is going to be the beginning of a new understanding. Because if you start thinking about the past, it's going to take you to a place of the past. And you start thinking about the future, it's going to create anxiety for you. All right. So you don't want to do either of those things to yourself. So you want to just remain in the present moment so that you can just maintain your focus, maintain your clarity. All right. And just focus on what's right now. All right. Because worrying about all that other stuff, that stuff don't matter, y'all. I mean, it matters, but it don't. I'm not saying don't make goals for the future. What I'm saying is don't fixate your mind on those goals and drive yourself mad because you're not where you think that you should be. Because so-and-so is there. All right. Remember, everybody got their own gestational period. Okay. So everybody's going to hit their mark a little differently. A person with 2 good knees is going to get to the end of the finish line before a person with 2 bad knees. All right. So, but it's a marathon. There ain't no sprint. There are no timelines. So we don't put these superficial societal timelines on ourselves because we ain't married or we ain't got kids or we ain't this or we ain't that. No, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Just because you decided to do it at this time doesn't mean that you're behind or you're ahead. You see what I'm saying? Worry about yourself. Ain't that what the little kids say? All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and move right into the light and shadow work. If you want the extended version of this reading, you can follow us on Patreon. Hey, if you like the content so far, go ahead and hit like. Give me a comment or something, a little emoji or something. So this part right here, the healer, right? The healer. The light attribute of being a healer is you have the passion to serve, right? And help repair others, help repair their mind, their body, their soul, their spirit. At least that's what we all say, right? The ability to help transform pain into healing. You know what I'm saying? How to transmute that energy, right? But then here's the shadow attribute. You taking advantage of those who need help. Failing to care for oneself. All right. So that's what this whole taking care of yourself is about. Taking care of yourself, right? Exploring the beauties of nature. You know, doing the things that you love, right? Self-care, self-love. You failing to take care of yourself. You failing to take care of you is failing others because you're in an unhealthy place trying to get people healthy. That's like a fat person telling you how to eat. That's like a skinny person telling you what it's like to be big. You know, that's like a doctor telling you how to fix a car. You know, it just don't work like that. Like, you cannot be in a position, you cannot have not experienced something and have not healed something and have not completed your healing in that department and think that it's going to be safe for you to take your incomplete self to heal someone else. And that's not to take a shot at you. That's just for you to take a reality, a real clear look at what's going on, right? A real clear look at yourself in the mirror. You're failing to take care of yourself, so you're failing to take care of the people that you are healing. You don't want to be that person. Because guess what? That person came to you for a reason, right? And now you're triggered. And your triggers are going to fall off on this person. And both of y'all are going to experience these vicarious traumas. All right now. So if you like the content, go ahead and leave me a comment. If you want the rest of this reading, go ahead and follow me on Patreon. Now I'll holler at y'all.